Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Ruchakodash. I want to give double honors to our apostles, elder bishops at Great Millstone, who continue to rule well and guide us to the Spirit, and the elder high priest who taught them as well. And peace and blessing, shalom to the Most High's hopeful elect across the four winds of the earth. This is the brother Yagadal. I'm a one from GMS Houston, back with another lesson. All right, and I had just been meditating on the whole energy of Israel, man. Okay, and the energy amongst the body of Jakes that say that claim they believe is turning against Yahweh Shai, through turning against the body. Okay, and that's why we always give reverence unto the Heavenly Father and His Son. All right, let them know it's not you, it's not us that you're coming against, but it's the Most High and Yahweh Shai. Okay, but the whole energy is that wicked spirit amongst Jake is getting riled up, and it's all demons on deck. All right, against the elect. Okay, all right, but this is the time that the Most High is about to make an example amongst you niggas, man. All right, and I'm specifically talking about the ones, all right, who know, all right, the truth, who's claiming to be leaders, who's claiming to be teachers, and are not being sincere with this thing, teaching for vainglory, all right, for envy and strife. And the Lord is dealing with you guys, man. Okay, but it's fitting because, there's the elect, but then there's ones elected for destruction. All right, the ones who cried for Yahweh Shai to be crucified, it's time for your judgment, man. Okay? So, Lord willing, this be edifying. I'm going to get straight to it. This Zechariah chapter 13, starting at verse 8. It says, "And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein." And that land is specifically talking about America, Babylon the Great. Okay? All right, so 2/3 out of the nation of Israel, all right, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, is elected to be to bug out here in Babylon, rebel against the Most High and Yahweh Shai's words, all right, and deserve the destruction, all right, and the judgment that's the Most High has awaiting them right now. And this isn't the first time that the Most High have done something like this. Okay, He's always had a remnant that He dealt with, and then He judged the rest of Israel. All right, look at the time of Moses. Okay, look how many people didn't make it. All right, that came out of Egypt. All right, that didn't make it to the promised land. Okay. All right, but verse 9 is, all right, this is the balance of it. It says, "But I will bring the third part through the fire and will refine them as silver is refined." And see, and that's what, all right, 2/3 of our people don't understand. All right, they don't understand the trials that we fought through. They don't understand the trials and the tribulations we dealt with, all right, all through the mercy of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. They didn't have shit to do with us. Okay. All right, we thankful every day we wake up with the Spirit still on us, man. Okay, but we fought using faith. All right, as everything you need. We fought through all different type of situations, and we still got to fight, man. And that's what's separating, all right, the true men of the Lord from the rest of you niggas, man. All right, if you don't have the truth, you a nigga. Okay. But amongst us, we honor each other because we see the fight within each brother. All right, you know, hey, that brother's dirty laundry and how he still perseveres and fight through everything and continue to serve the Lord, man. This is why we have so much disdain, okay, for you fucking niggas, man. Okay, because you shit on Yahweh and Yahweh Shai daily. So destruction, that's mercy. All right, the Most High still gonna allow, all right, the ones that's destroyed on this side to enjoy kingdom and perfection forever. But right now, you gotta pay for the shit you niggas is doing, man. Jake is completely fucking through. All right, You got Jake go from freestyling and talking shit up against the apostles. Okay, now you laid up in a hospital bed, man. All right, the Lord's not playing with you niggas, man. Okay? But it says, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name. They shall call on my name. Self-explanatory, man. Okay? It says, and I will hear them. I will say it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is my power. Okay? Now, what I did, I had typed in, let me see, what was it? How did I word it? Yeah, that was it right there. Lest they be healed. Okay, I just typed that in. All right, because that was on my spirit. All right, I say, man, hey, the Most High didn't want them to be healed, so He had to blind them and turn them into the degenerate vine that they are today. All right, but I just wanted to go through a list of these scriptures. All right, and see how the spirit roll. But this is Isaiah 6:10. It says, make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart. We know the heart is talking about the mind. All right, and the Hebrew is lab. Okay, and it says, and convert and be healed. Okay, so according to the Most High's will, everybody wasn't set to be healed, man. All right. So the opposite is you're going to be judged, man. All right. By innumerable ways that the Most High is about to show you that, okay, y'all been playing around with the wrong power. Y'all forgot who I was, man. So now I'm about to show you, I'm about to show the earth who I am. And you have to pay greatly because you got down with the devil. You believed in this over me. All right. But that's a power you don't want to mess with. He made it to where you can't get the understanding and going to punish you for it. But He's already forgiven you for it. That's the beauty and the balance of it, man. Okay. All right. But as of right now, the Most High got you guys blinded, man. Okay. Because it's more power being shown in the number of sincere men and prophets, man. Versus having a whole nation of people professing this, may the glory would go to man. And Jake would love it, man. Because that's what you niggas is trying to do now. Part of why you have to be destroyed, man. You trying to outshine Yahweh and Yahushai. All right, go back to this list. This is Jeremiah 5:21. It says, hear now this, O foolish people, without understanding, which have eyes and see not, which have ears and hear not. Let me grab this, read a couple verses down. Verse 22, it says, fear ye not me, saith the Lord. Will ye not tremble at my presence, which have placed the sand for the bound of the sea by a perpetual degree? The Most High got bars, man. No, but seriously, man. The Most High say it's a rhetorical question. He know you don't fear, but He's letting you know, man, I set the bounds of the sea. All right. I set everything in the order that I chose it to be in, and you don't fear me. Hey, he's gonna introduce fear back into the earth. All right, and you Jakes that played around with His word, use it for gain, for your own vain glory. All right, He's gonna put a different type of fear in you niggas, man. Okay. It says that it cannot pass it, and though the waves thereof toss themselves, yet can they not prevail. Though they roar, yet they cannot pass over it. So the very ecosystem is under the control of the Heavenly Father and obey His will. All right. Lightning, everything, nothing exists out of the control of the Heavenly Father. And Jake feared Esau more than the Most High power. Okay, verse 23, it says, but this people have a revolting and a rebellious heart. All right, it says they have revolted and gone. Neither say they in their heart, let us now fear the Lord our power, that giveth rain, both the former and the latter, in his season. He reserveth unto us the appointed weeks of the harvest. So the Most High does everything, man. And instead of Jake saying, you know what, no, this is right. This is the proper way to live. This is the proper diet. This is the right mind frame to be in. Okay? Why? Because this is what the Heavenly Father wants, and He's in control of everything. So what am I doing rebelling? No. They're going to be revolting and rebellious in heart, in mind. Okay? Well, let's get back to this list. Ezekiel 12:2, it says, Son of man, thou dwellest in the midst of a rebellious house, which have eyes to see and see not. They have ears to hear and hear not, for they are a rebellious house. All right, let's jump to see if they got in the New Testament. This was I was thinking about this. That's the spirit. This is Matthew 13:15. It says, For this people have waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. And why this has to happen, man? Okay, it had to happen for the Most High's movie to play out the way He intended, man. Okay, He said that there was going to be a remnant that was going to stand and represent Him. Okay, at the end of this thing, okay, represent Yahweh Shai. All right, through faith. With that faith is going to be coupled with action and works. Okay. All right, so for that attention and that reward to go to the elect, all right, there has to be the opposite, even within the nation, which there's always been. All right, there's always been rebellion in the nation of Israel, man. Identifying that we Jakes, man. Okay, this is Acts chapter 28 and verse 27. You know what? Yeah, here's what I want to get. Romans 11. All right, this is Romans 11 and starting at verse 7. It says, What then? Israel had not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded by the decree of the Heavenly Father. All right, it says, According as it is written, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai hath given them the spirit of slumber, and that's what we see. All right. That's why the apostle had made him and the elder Kanak had made the comment of, all right, if you're asleep, you're no threat to Esau. Okay? So in order for the prophecy of 2/3 to be fulfilled, all right, and by fulfilled, it had to be earned. All right? You niggas gonna earn your destruction, man. Okay? When you're in the spirit world, you're gonna know exactly why this happened to you. Because right now, you can't see. You have to remain blinded. Okay, and a lot of you guys are too far in, man. You went too far with the blasphemy and the disrespect, all right, to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, but reading on, it says, eyes that they should see not, that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, unto this day. And David said, let their table be a snare and a trap and a stumbling block and a recompense unto them. All right. And there's a lot of these men are stumbling blocks. All right. That's leading, all right, Jake and lying to them and teaching them false truths. All right. They were stumbling blocks. All right. For themselves, their own ego and pride was their stumbling blocks. All right. Whatever they were seeking or whatever they thought was worth deceiving the Most High's people. Okay. And then the people themselves, those leaders were set up to be stumbling blocks on you for being simple and not prudent. Okay. For not saying, you know what? No, that's not right. That's not lining up. All right. But Jake is going to be soothed over by the matching attire. All right. The cadences, the family environment, all the gimmicks. All right. Gimmicks is what's going to get you niggas killed, man. Okay. All right, but let's keep reading. It says, let their eyes be darkened that they may not see, and bow down their back always. All right, and that's what Jake wanted to do. Jake wanted to stay in servitude, man. All right, just as in the time of Moses, man. All right, they wanted to crying just like Jake. All right, you can't satisfy a nigga. All right, Shirley and Keisha's not going to close their damn mouth. Okay? But Jake wanted to complain and complain and then be content with whatever the oppressor gives him, man. Okay? It says, I say then, have they stumbled that they should fall? Yahweh Shem Yahushua forbid, but rather through their fall, salvation is come unto the Gentiles for to provoke them to jealousy. And that's the balance of it, man. All right. There's going to be everybody's going to have to sit in that judgment seat, man. All right. Some are going to be judged according to wicked acts, and some of them are going to be judged to righteous acts. The ones that came out of that Gentile state and came to serve the Heavenly Father in truth and sincerity. Okay. So I'm going to stop it right there. All right. Lord willing, edification was made. Okay. All right. Once again, giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Hakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone and the elder high priest who taught them as well. And peace and blessings. Shalom to the Most High's elect. Keep fighting, keep pushing.